The life of Jacob and his 12 sons is an exciting example of how the Old Testament stories can benefit the life of a young teenager. One of his sons, Joseph, learns to deal with the disappointment of his brothers and the difficulty of living on his own. But he kept his dreams alive by putting his faith in God. Joseph pursued wisdom and valued God's commands, even when it cost him his freedom. And because of his faith, God blessed him. And we actually have Joseph here with us today, so you will meet him.
Hi, I'm Joseph. Done a lot of crazy things in my life. Gotten trapped in a hole, gotten tempted by temptresses, and I've become the king of Egypt. Out of all those things, my favorite story is probably the one where I forgave my brothers for the wrongdoings they did to me. Even though so many trials have come my way, I've looked to the Lord. I suggest you do the same.
Hi, I'm Joseph, and when I was younger, I was kind of arrogant. You see this robe right here? Yeah, my father gave it to me, but that didn't make my brothers so happy, and maybe I did use it a little bit too arrogantly and kind of put it against me. So this is me saying you probably shouldn't be as arrogant and probably be a little bit more humble.
Hi, I'm Joseph, and there's a couple times in my life where I should have done a little better. Back when I was working for Potiphar and was tempted by his wife, for some reason it never hit me to tell the master. I never thought of telling the master, it never crossed my mind. I thought I could just get through it. And the second was, I wasn't very aware of my surroundings. I walked into the house when there wasn't any men in the house, and that was an obvious place for me to get tempted. So I really should have done better there. So if you're listening, please take this from examples of my life, and please use them in yours.
Hey guys, I'm Joseph. I wanted to talk to you about how whenever I was in prison, I went through some hard trials. I had a lot of down times, and sometimes I didn't really want to look up to God. But I stayed strong, and I had faith in Him to do whatever I could, and I stayed with Him the entire time, and it got me through a lot of things. And guess what? I'm the king of Egypt.
Hi, my name is Joseph, and I'm telling you about my brother's jealousy. When I was young, my brothers threw me in a pit. They were pretty mad at me because of my coat, which you can see here. I wouldn't blame them because I would be pretty mad if my brother got a coat and I didn't. So my topic is not being jealous about other people.
Hey there, I'm Joseph. Early in my life, I went through some tough situations. The biggest one for me was being thrown in a pit. But we go through some situations like that in our lifetime. So, like some of them are like when we get sick or when we're in the hospital. Just to let you know that we all fall in pits sometimes and there's always a way out.
Hey, I'm Joseph, and I'm here to talk to you about perseverance. I've been mistreated all my life, whether it's my brothers or Potiphar's wife or anybody else that wants to wrongdo me. But I've prayed and I've looked to God, especially whenever I was thrown in jail for doing nothing wrong. But after that, I showed perseverance and I prayed to God and I looked towards God, and I was put in charge of many things, and that's made all the difference.
Hi, I'm Joseph, and I just wanted to tell you that if you have big dreams and never give up on, they'll come true. And when I was with my brothers, I always had big dreams, and if my dreams can come true, so can yours, because I had faith.
I'm Joseph. I had 2 dreams when I was younger. I probably should have not told my brothers, but I did. But I believed in God and have faith, and it helped me. So if you believe and have faith in God, it will help you along the way.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I'd like to talk about forgiving. I was thrown in a pit when I was a child, and I was thrown in prison, and all this unfair stuff happened to me. But I forgave my brothers when they came to me because of the famine, and I think you need to forgive others when they sin against you, because God won't forgive you if you don't forgive others. So.